kind of a common mindset amongst these great athletes. And then, and I ask that not necessarily just for me, but for listeners as well. I have a football background, and one of the things I love the sport, but one of the downfalls of our sport is the fact that it's such a short-lived time. You get a short-lived time to be an athlete. You're what? Maybe if you're part of the 1%, you get to be 27, and now you're talking about getting old when that is, ridiculous. And that's the one downfall about being so dedicated to the game of football. And one of the things that I try to implore and try to teach young people is, your life is just starting.
Yeah.
Playing the game of football is a very small part of your life. And too often do coaches teach running for punishment. They're going to go condition people. So now they have a negative connotation. And I'm really curious to hear what the athletes who are now above 50, 60, 70, what's that like their common theme and their personalities like, so we can try to kind of help the young people develop that mindset.
Yeah, it's a really good question. I think that most of the people who I work with have not come to sport late in life. They've been active
Mm-hmm.
and many of them very fit and either let it go or had a bunch of kids,
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't get it back together, had different responsibilities, had big careers, stuff like that, and are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really good athlete to work with because those are people who still have some muscle memory of what it's like to actually be consistent. Because in any form of training,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what you do, how you do it, who you do it with, the most important thing is consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great to have an athlete to work with who understands that the way to get better, the road to getting better is consistency.